Over here, comrade. We must speak. This is the day we've been working toward, my friend. With reinforcements from the three alliances here on Solstice, the Stirk Fellowship is now an army. It's time to destroy the Writhing Wall and put an end to the worm cult schemes. We know the light of Meridia can disrupt the necrotic energy in worm cult soul reapers. Well, the Writhing Wall is nothing but necrotic energy. Our Sunport allies designed a lens to focus the light on the wall, but they worry it might not be enough. The worm cult can reinforce the wall, shore up weak points. They did it when Vaunus tried to contact us, so check on the progress of the Meridian lens. Speak with Mermal. To defeat the cult, the Writhing Wall must fall. Will you help us, comrade? Mid-Conjurer Mermal supervises the deployment of the Meridian lens at the old stone plinth in the center of camp. See what you can do to help complete the construction. And if Mermal has an idea about how to increase the lens's power, even better. Ah, of course. You were in the Hollow City. I do not need to tell you about the light. We could not ask for a more potent weapon against necromancy. It is a strange irony that for ages, the light we now hold existed as the gift of death. Gabrielle suspected that some terrible power tainted a light of Meridia, twisted its purpose so that it could restore life only at the cost of a willing sacrifice. When Gabrielle called back Darien in the colored rooms, this light was restored. My guess is that Meridia herself restored the light, since Gabrielle was in Meridia's realm when she gave up her life. Or perhaps it was the choice to bring back Darien Gautier. As Meridia's golden knight, he embodies a light of Meridia too. We thought so at first. But in setting up the Meridian lens to attack the Writhing Wall, our mages discerned a hidden power source. The wall is continuously regenerated from somewhere, and there are important tasks that can advance our assault. Some of our mages believe that if we cause enough damage to the Writhing Wall, we may open a path to whatever sustains it. You should speak with Skordo the Knife about that. I asked him to coordinate those efforts. Our campaign here involves a physical siege as well as a magical one. Skordo the Knife is coordinating our main effort. But around the camp, you can find other Fellowship leaders with specific missions. Help them, and you will speed our efforts.
Ah, champion! As you can see, our work here has only just begun. It will take much effort to construct a proper lens for the light of Meridia, yet I fear it may not be enough. First, we need to complete construction of the Meridian lens. A daunting task, but I am even more worried about how the worm cult might fortify their wall against our attack. They must know what is coming. Leave that to me and my fellow mages. However, our work will go much faster if the Fellowship camp is adequately supplied with the resources we require. Speak with the officers in the camp about what they need. That would be a great help. They did it before. Before she died, Gabrielle theorized that the wall has anchor points that we could disrupt. She left her notes in the Regent's study. Could you see if they suggest anything to help us find them? Darien is already there.
Hey, friend. Looks like Gabrielle was busy in here. Not sure what it all means, though. Glad you're here, friend. I don't know many people on this island all that well, other than you and Skordo. The Regent said Gabrielle worked in here. I'm looking for something to explain what she did. Why she... you know. What brings you here? That was Gabi, all right. A theory for everything. It's all a bit over my head. Something about anchors, like you said. I wish she was here to explain it better. Or just hear it all, really. Gabrielle always did see the best in me. The funny thing is, we never talked much about it. She liked to say she was too busy for my nonsense. But I don't know if she meant it. I wonder... Well, enough about that. What's next, friend? Right. Her journal's over there. Oh, and I found some research notes hidden in a desk. I had no idea Gabrielle was that sneaky. She must have decided she had to be more careful after Faranor's treachery. Anyway, it's all on the table. Gabrielle always was sort of messy, leaving books and papers all over the place. Take a look at her journal and research notes. I tried, but they're full of theories and fancy words I don't quite understand. I don't know. Something to explain why Gabrielle did what she did, I guess. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to her, or talk her out of sacrificing herself. For me. This isn't what I wanted. I sort of get the first part. The second, I don't know. She always was smarter than me. But now, everyone's looking at me like I'm the solution to the whole worm cult crisis. Like I can just call on Meridia to smite them. It doesn't work like that. Beats me. I just keep pushing forward and hope something comes to me. I'm good at that, at least. And our goal is simple enough. Smash our way through a wall. A wall of spirits, but still. Let's start with that and see what happens. You say that like I've been gone for a while, but I don't feel like it's been long at all. When I stepped out of the light into the colored rooms, it felt like waking up from a nap, maybe. Where did you see me last? I guess that was kind of like this, wasn't it? Summoned back to the mortal world to help with a big problem. Not that I minded, of course. I think I get kind of bored in Meridia's realm. Fun? Not really. I didn't like it when my sword was stolen. I didn't like watching Earl Lathan sacrifice himself so the rest of us could keep going. But I knew I was doing something that mattered. It was good to have a purpose again. I don't really know. I picked up Dawnbreaker and then I just went away. Like I became a wisp of cloud and drifted into a sea of golden light. I don't remember much else until I heard Gabrielle calling me back. Well, yes. I didn't realize how much my friends missed me. You and me, we had some real adventures together. It's hard how things worked out for Gabrielle, but I'm looking forward to whatever trouble the two of us are going to get into next. Fluctuations? Anchor points? Are you as confused as I am? Gabrielle always was sort of messy, leaving... Gabrielle's notes mention a couple of specific locations she wanted to look at. See? Complicated, right? Sometimes Gabrielle forgot that most people need arcane stuff explained in very short words. At least, I do. Or metaphors. I get metaphors. Usually. Anyway, what do you think? Distortions. Let me see. So, whatever's at these anchor points must be directing necrotic energy into the wall. Like a sluice carrying water downhill. We just need to follow the sluice back to its source. Hey, a metaphor! We've got what we need. Gabrielle thought there would be something to find east of Shelltide Village and at Lizal Pass. Whatever it is, I'll sense it if I get close enough. Don't ask me how it works. It's a Meridia thing. Source or sources? Gabrielle wrote about anchor points, plural. All right. It's about time I got out of this palace. Maybe even prove Gabrielle knew what she was doing when she called me back. Let's go find these distortions. I wish I could explain. I know I can sense things, even if I don't know how I know. I guess it comes down to what Meridia needs me to do. She made me to sniff out death magic, so I can. I didn't ask for these gifts, but here we are. You don't need to tell me. I can feel it from here. Whatever is in me, and whatever is in that wall, we repel each other. When I get close, there's going to be a reaction. I'm the perfect tool to find any hidden anchors or bindings. That's why I'm a walking, talking light of Meridia, friend. Maybe not as strong as the one in the Meridian lens, but a light nonetheless. It might hurt, but I'm pretty well protected against that sort of thing. Guess I'm ready when you are. Sunport seems nice. I could spend an afternoon here, maybe enjoy a bottle of wine. When we're done, that is. Too bad none of those areas of interest are here in Sunport. If we have to go do heroic stuff, we ought to be able to enjoy some warm bread and good wine when we finish. Just have to save that idea for later, I guess. I can't believe the worm cult raised a wall across the entire island. What are they trying to hide? Yeah! Yeah! Worm cult and their Daedric allies keep raiding these siege camps. They could show up. The Writhing Wall is a little ominous when you get close. Go ahead, check
come back here.
I sense something necromantic, all right. Let's see what it looks like.
There! Follow the chain into that portal.
Looks like that binding energy flows from somewhere inside that cave. We should investigate. Those are some strange crystals. Maybe that anchor chain originates around here somewhere. Ah, a musty old mine. Why don't villains ever set up shop in a nice sunny field?
Let's do this! Counter this.
This doesn't seem right. Shouldn't we follow the ghostly chain? Could be an old mine.
Watch it!
There's that ghost chain again. Let's follow it.
Out of there!
I'd know the pungent smell of necromancy anywhere. We're getting close. There are the chains again. There's something up ahead.
To arms! Protect the shrine! Defilers! I will stop you myself!
I'd say we found it. Destroy that shrine, friend. Nice work. Now we need to find the other shrine.
Dwarves, protect the shrine! Defilers! I will stop you,
My faith has made me strong.
Dwarves, protect the shrine!
Bet. Get him.
Defilers! I will stop you myself!
You weren't keeping score, were you? Me neither.
Dwarves, protect the shrine!
Nice work. The camp is secure.
There you are. We can get a closer look at the wall here.
Better overstocked
I
than
think I
under.
see something. Let's take a closer look at the wall. There's another writhing distortion. Take a look and see if we can get it to reveal whatever it's hiding. Another chain and portal. We should see where this one leads. The chain disappears into a portal. Best way to find its source is to step... I didn't expect to
I'd
get my
rather
boots
explore
wet.
the nastiest
Looks
delve
like the
than the
ghostly
nicest city.
chains lead to that
Let's
cave.
go.
Lots of big square crystals, but no binding point for those chains yet. Guess we need to go farther in.
You're dead.
I think the chain comes from somewhere deeper in the cavern. Now that's a briny reek. Of course the worm cult hid something in the smelliest cave on the island.
That will teach them not to cross us. That's right. Make them pay. Got your back. That will teach them not to cross us.
No sign of the worm cult yet. Better keep looking. I see more of that strange energy ahead. I think we're going the right way.
Move it!
Together, you got it.
Dares trespass in our cavern!
Skill issue.
Let's end them.
Those ghost teams ahead. I think we're close to the anchor point.
Easy. Get him.
I'm with you. Let's do this.
Easy.
I see more of that necrotic energy ahead. The Anchor Shrine is close.
That's it.
You're dead.
There. That obviously evil... That's both of the Anchor Shrines Gabrielle suspected. We should check on the Meridian Lens and tell Prince Azar what we accomplished.
Yes, I do believe we are making progress. This is good news. I knew that Gabrielle's theories about the Writhing Wall would prove important. I can only assume you found the anchor points she speculated about and dealt with them. Speak with Prince Azar. I think we are close to success.
You return at a good time, comrade. I can report an exciting development. The Writhing Wall is beginning to show signs of damage. I assume you and Darien had something to do with this? Excellent work! Scouts report a new fissure in the mountainside nearby, revealed by a landslide. Our mages think the Writhing Wall's growing instability triggered it. I need someone to see if we can use this fissure to reach Eastern Solstice. I guess that didn't come out the way I intended. Anyway, it's just south of the camp. If this new passage leads all the way to the base of the wall, it may be possible to slip through there. Could you investigate? Thank you, comrade. I knew I could rely on you. But you should take an ally with you. I'll send Darien to meet you at this new fissure.
The fissure Prince Azar described is a sure sign that the Writhing Wall's fluctuations are growing more severe. Be careful. I imagine the worm cult will attempt to knit the wall back together before it totally unravels. The fissure Prince Azar described is a short... We are... The fissure Princess Zad...
Hold on there, friend. If you're walking into a dark cave, you might want a light of Meridia with you. Gabrielle wouldn't have wanted me to let you face the worm cult alone, friend. You might need me in there. Or Meridia's golden knight, anyway. I don't feel any invisible flow of necrotic energy. The Writhing Wall is just... fraying. Coming apart like Gabrielle predicted it would if we knocked out its anchor shrines. But something's trying to knit it back together. Yeah. Thanks to what we did to the shrines, the wall wants to pull apart here. But I can feel someone actively stitching it back up. Someone strong. There's a powerful necromancer in there, and they've got a lot of help. I wouldn't be surprised if Mana Marco's here. Be ready for anything. We're not in the colored rooms this time, and he's had a chance to fully settle into Wormblood's body. But I guess situations like this are why Meridia put her light in me, right? Daedric ruins. Were they here before the worm cult started? Look, down there. That's Mana Marco, all right.
We cannot let it fall. Begin the ritual. I will supply the necessary souls from Molnara.
They're trying to patch the Writhing Wall. Come on, we have to stop the ritual. Mana Marco looked like he was busy, but I bet we'll have to deal with that Daedric monster.
Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment.
We stopped that ritual, and there's nothing left to protect the Writhing Wall from the Meridian lens.
You got it. and down they go.
Looks like Manamarco.
Never know what else might be headed our way.
That door up ahead. We're almost there.
Watch it.
Take out that Guardian. Then we can deal with Manamarco's ritual.
Deal with them while I repair the Writhing Wall.
Manamarco's shielding that altar.
Hang on!
Stay down.
I can take care of that.
Meridia's fool! You were all that silly mage bought with her life. You are a disappointing vessel for Meridia's light. I have a better use for it.
Don't worry about me. Destroy the altar.
You have my thanks. You delivered a light of Meridia into my hands, just when I needed one the most. The wall served its purpose. I'm done here.
What did he do to me? I feel different. My father always said I was too confident for my own good. I thought Manamarco's necromancy would bounce off this golden armor like water off a duck's back. But he got his claws in me anyway. Didn't expect that. I can't feel the inner light. Ever since Meridia sent me against the planar vortex in Cold Harbor, it's been shining inside me. Like closing your eyes and feeling the sun on your shoulders wherever you go. I haven't felt mortal in a while. I don't really know what I am, but I think Manamarco injured that part of me. It took me years to figure out I had a light of Meridia inside me. Not a fancy crystal, maybe, but a light all the same. Manamarco just took it away. Looks to me like the Writhing Wall's ready to come down. I say we keep going. Head back to the Sunport camp and tell Prince Azad it's time to give it one more good push. Don't worry. I'll be right behind you. Just need a moment to rest. I told you, you don't need to worry about me. We did what we came here to do. We stopped the worm cult from repairing this rift. Go back to the camp and tell Prince Azad to hit the wall with everything he's got.
There you are, comrade. Was the fissure near the Writhing Wall still where our scouts reported it? What did you and Darien find there? I thought it must have been something like that. Look to the east, comrade. The Meridian lens continues to tear at the Writhing Wall. We're making progress on all fronts. Tell me more about this worm cult ritual you and Darien stopped. You encountered Manamarco again. I want to hear the rest of this tale. But there is still much to do here. The light of Meridia has not yet reached its full strength. I need you to support our efforts to build up supplies, defend our camps, and empower the Meridian lens. When the light of Meridia reaches its full power, find Skordo the Knife. He plans to lead our assault once the wall is breached.